Hey, this is Jim Reynolds, and in this video we're going to talk about the things to keep in mind when you're selling the fan review magnet to another page owner, or you're going to be using it for a business owner fan page. And I'm telling you that because of the development and the way that things went in the development side of this, you're going to love this. The dual admin controls makes this extremely easy. Very, very easy for you to do. So the one thing you want to keep in mind is to train the page owner on the settings, unless you're going to manage it. And even then, there's some things to keep in mind on the settings, and I'll show you that in just a minute as we get into the actual how-to, and I'm showing you actual online footage of what we're doing when we put it on somebody else's page. And in this case, your job is sure that if you're selling this, the thing you want to do is you and the owner of the page are friends on Facebook. Okay, that's your two personal profiles are friends with each other. All right. The next thing is you as the salesperson, you know, who are going to, the technician that's going to be adding this, you need to like the page. Okay, so with those two things in place, everything's much easier, because they would go in here and as the owner of this page, they would simply go to edit page right here, to admin roles, and it's really easy, and you'll see what I mean by this if you and the owner are friends and you have liked the page. So the owner comes down here and they say, okay, I want to add, and see how all my friends line up right there? That's why it makes it easier. So they can just grab your name as it shows up, and so now they're going to make you an admin. And to finish this up, they've got to, and the manager's what they want to make you, okay? Which is the #1 slot. So once they make you a manager, they would need to put in their password to save that. And now you can go and install, if you're Robert Faircloth, you can go and install it on the page. You can install it on the page, and the owner of the business, once you install it on the page, the owner of the business and you both can control the settings. So any admin of a page can control the settings. Now that's dangerous if you got so many admins like this page has got, but most of them are not going to fool with it. But any admin can control the settings, and I'm going to show you what I mean. Now I just added Robert Faircloth as an admin of the Duramed Pharmacy and Soda Shop. So I'm going into Chrome now, and old Robert here, he's got a message that I have added him as an admin. so he has admin roles there. So that's what makes it cool about this app as far as selling it to another page owner, is that page owner would need to give you admin controls so that you can install it on the page. And once they do that, the owner of the page and you can actually control the settings, which is good because you can train them on how to use the settings, the things that they may need to know. So here we go. Robert is now on the page. I'm going to hide this. He's an admin of the page. But keep in mind, Robert has never been to this fan review because you just installed it. So when the owner of the business, after you install it on the page, this would be like an owner of the business coming to it, you know, coming to the page. It's going to ask for the same permissions that you got asked for when you initially set this up. So see, it's the same permissions when you installed it the first time, because the owner has never seen this before. They're going to need to give permission to the app, and also for the app to to run their pages. But now one license key for one page, it doesn't change that. It just means multiple admins can control the admin panel, which makes it very, very easy for you to sell this to another page owner. You go, they make you a co-admin, you install it, and then they can come in and actually control the settings. So see here, I am inside of Robert Faircloth looking at the settings, able to control them and change them. And then let me now in my other browser, so I'm in Chrome in one as Robert Faircloth, and I'm in Firefox as Jim Reynolds. So as I go here to the settings, you can see that, so as Jim Reynolds, I can control the settings of the app right here. And also, if I look at my other browser, I'm in a Chrome browser here, Robert Faircloth can control the settings. So this makes it really easy to sell the app to someone else, because you can install it for them as a co-admin, and then they can take over and you can train them on the settings, and they can handle their posting, whether they want their fan wall posting on or off. And some businesses may want this off sometimes. Let's say a restaurant's having a big night of review discounts. Let's say we're going to give you a 10% or whatever discount off of your bill if you give us a review right now after you've just enjoyed a great meal. So they may not want it posted on their fan wall each and every time. So these settings are something you could train them on very, very easily. And also, you know, you'd want to be sure that the account information was correct as far as the email address that the notifications would be going to, because you remember, you get an email notification if they get a 4-star or less. They're going to get an email notification so they can respond to it. And also, as the admin, they control everything. So you and them can be controlling this, so you can actually train them so that they can manage their own page and manage this app very, very well, and you make the money by selling it to them. And of course, that's what I mean by being a reseller and able to sell this to businesses and you know, to other fan page owners. And so, as an admin, you can an admin can remove a review if it's not very pleasant, or they can respond to it, and they're going to get the notification, you know, through the email if there's a problem with you know, an app that's a 3-star or 2-star or whatever. So that's what makes it easy to be a reseller of the Fan Review Magnet, is that you have literally 100 admin. If you had 100 admins of a page, they could all control this. But frankly, you're mainly going to be dealing with you who are made an admin by the business owner, so you can install the app, and then the admin will need to go to the app and approve the application, and then they can have control of the settings, and you can train them on how to manage those settings if that's the way you want to do it. And you and they both can see the settings at the same time if you're talking about it over the phone. So this is really cool. Once again, what you want to do is, the easy way to do this is, you and the owner of the page need to be friends on Facebook. That's your personal profiles, and you need to like the page that you're going to be dealing with, and then the owner can log in and you can show them how to do this and make you an admin of the page, a co-admin, a co-manager of the page, just like I showed you. And then once they do that, you can install the app, and then the owner of the page could go to the app page, give permissions to the app, and then you and they both actually have access to the settings, and you can train them on how to use the settings, and then they are on their way. So you're not having to babysit this thing all the time if you don't want to, and the settings are so easy, as we've talked about, to manage, that you can easily train another page owner to manage these. So have fun reselling this app to local businesses and things of that nature. And you know, we'll get into more strategy. Right now it's just the technical things, and that is two separate individual admins can go in and control the settings as I just showed you right here. You know, I'm logged in as Jim Reynolds right here, and I'm logged in as Robert Faircloth right here, and both people have control of the settings. So that's the easy part about reselling the fan review magnet, and a few things to keep in mind on how to do it. And if you review this video, I'm sure if you have any questions, please place a comment below. But the dual admin settings, meaning that two admins can have access to the settings, really makes this an easy app to sell and give them control so that they are able to run their own page and you're not babysitting it. And by the way, this license is always key to you. If the rare occasion you were to have a problem in selling someone the app, then contact me and we'll figure this out. But I want to caution you, don't sell the app. In other words, don't go in and you can demo the app before installing it on anybody's page. So don't install it on somebody else's page before you have an agreement that they're going to pay you, because I don't want to get in the middle of that as little as possible. Okay, so that's that goes without saying. So review this, and I hope it made sense to you. If you have any questions, place a comment down below, and we'll try to go over this. But this is really cool, how you can have more than one admin a page. It makes it really easy to be a reseller and take these licenses and go out and make some money for yourself. Alright, so I'm going to end this video here, and look forward to any comments or suggestions or questions below.